start live stream bosib olmasha.
YouTube'da boshlan.
Ovozini tekshiring.
Ovozdan ovoz yo'q.
I think you should take this off first.
Instagram'da tavsiye yo'q.
Mic live check. I think we can start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Hello, my name is Jamshid Ahmadaliyev. I'm marketing and PR manager at Webster University in Tashkent. Here we have two admissions counselor, Mr. Alisher and Ms. Charasxon. Very nice to see you in our room today, and I hope despite the weather, your mood is okay. We have a live session today for our prospective students and their parents. We've already prepared a few questions based on your comments on the live session post, and obviously before we start I will give the floor to our admission counselors so that they explain what the live session is going to be and have a very short introduction about themselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Alisher. I'm an undergraduate admissions counselor, and today I'm gonna answer you all the answers regarding all the questions regarding the undergraduate programs and the Michigan English tests and etc.
Hello, I am Charasxon Abdullayev, graduate admissions officer at Webster University in Tashkent. Today, together with Mr. Alisher, we will answer your questions regarding the application, admission, and the graduate and undergraduate programs.
All right, thank you. So let's get started with the first question. The first question is obviously the application deadlines. Parents and applicants are applying to become, obviously, students, prospective candidates are applying to become students, so they are requesting to remind them the application deadline, and that's the first question that we received as a comment to the post.
Application deadline for both undergraduate and graduate programs are till 31st of July 2024. It's for fall intake, and all the applications, all the documents should be uploaded till this date. 31st of July, please remember.
Thank you. There is another question about master's programs. I think this is a question for you, Charasxon. Could you provide some information about the available master's programs at Webster University?
Thank you. Well, now at Webster University in Tashkent, we have 4 graduate programs. Let me be more specific. First of all, MBA, Business Administration, and as for the education faculty, we offer 2 graduate programs, MA TESOL and MA Eden, Education and Innovation, and teaching English to speakers of other languages. And Webster University has launched one new graduate program from this year. That's Health Administration, MHA.
Thank you so much. We have an array of master's programs that students can choose and become a student of the first American university in Central Asia. Thank you. The next question is about, I think, bachelor's degree. Some prospective students are asking about double major option, whether it is available and how the process is.
Okay. One of the advantages why you should choose Webster University in Tashkent is that opportunity to take a double major. What it means? First of all, when you apply, you choose one program, for example, computer science. But then you are also interested, for example, in international relations or any other program, and you want to study both of them. And Webster University can provide you this opportunity. Since the second semester of your first year, you can choose a double major, second program, and you do not need to pay extra money. You can pay only one tuition fee and study in two programs, and at the end you will have two degrees which you choose. It will be maybe a little bit difficult for you to study, but if you study hard, you will be a well experienced and educated person.
Thank you so much, Alisher, for shedding some light on the double major opportunities. I believe students also have opportunity to do major and minor as well, which is, I think, a unique opportunity that Webster provides among other universities. Amazing. Another question is the English proficiency certificates and requirements. Could you please outline what English certificates applicants need to submit? And there is also a question about Michigan English test and whether it will be provided in June as well.
As for the certificates, we accept international certificates. Let me tell you, we accept following certificates. Well, as for the IELTS, we accept minimum 6. As for the TOEFL, it's minimum 80. And as for the Duolingo, it's 120. But if you don't have any of the certificates that are above mentioned, you can take our Michigan English test that Webster offers. It will be held inside the campus. And Mr. Alisher will tell about more about Michigan English test.
Yeah, before the Michigan test, I just want to make some additions to the English proficiency certificates. For the undergraduate programs, we also accept ESL, I mean the provisional conditional acceptance. For this, you can apply with your IELTS 5.5, and for the TOEFL, it will be enough since 70 till 79, and for the Duolingo, it will be okay if you have since 100 till 115. For the ESL, what it means ESL? ESL, you mean if you have such scores, you will be taking some English courses during the first year of your studies, but you have more higher score, you don't need to take some extra English courses. And regarding the Michigan English test, if you do not have any of the mentioned English certificates, you can apply to our internal exam Michigan English test, which will be held in May, June and July till the application deadline. And we are going to have it not only in our campus in Tashkent, but also we are planning to go to Samarkand and Bukhara. If we have applicants there, we will go and hold the exam there. What is the Michigan English test? It's an English proficiency test, and it consists of two parts. First part consists of 80 tests, listening, reading, vocabulary and grammar. At the second part, you will have a writing task to write one essay consists of at least 300 words, and there is no speaking part. And if you pass this exam, you don't need to submit any other English certificate.
Amazing. Thank you, Alisher. There was another question which was very similar to the previous one about the dates of the Michigan English test. Will there be exam seats available for June and July? That was the question.
Okay. For now, we have already planned exams for May. Since tomorrow we begin a Michigan English test, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of May, and also we'll have next week on 28th and 30th of May. But after that, we also plan to conduct the Michigan test in June as well as in July, as I already mentioned. And if you want to pass, yes, you can just write to admissions at webster.edu. It's our email to send your passport, your phone number, and the date which you want to choose, and also your undergraduate or graduate program. And Michigan English test costs 600,000 soms. You can pay in the bank. If you apply, we will send you all the bank details. After that, you can pay in the bank, send us a check, and you will be in the list of applicants who are going to take a Michigan English test.
Thank you very much for insightful information about the MET exam. Those people who are interested in taking Michigan English test can find a special post on our social media and read about the requirements and some dates available for this month. For more information about the exam dates in July and June, please stay tuned and keep continuing following our social media. I think we'll have some announcements for other months. We'll be also taking some questions live, so I encourage those who are watching us to ask questions on any platform that you are watching: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and if possible on Telegram, or you can choose Instagram to leave your questions there, because we will be also asking your live questions, which we are receiving right now. We already have a couple of questions that I will read in a second. The first question is from Abbas Sher. He's basically watching us right now. He's asking if it is possible to change his university if he's studying at Webster Tashkent to Webster St. Louis, and is there any program related to it? So he wants to continue his education in the US.
Very good question. Thank you very much. And one more advantages of Webster University in Tashkent, we have the study abroad program. What it means, when you apply to Webster University in Tashkent, and if you have good academic scores, if you have very active social life in university, you can apply for study abroad program since the second semester of the second year of your studies. What it means, you can study 1 semester or 2 semesters in one of our international branches around the world. First of all, we have a main campus in the United States, in the state Missouri and St. Louis. Also, we have 5 branches in Europe, in Switzerland, in Austria, in Greece, in Netherlands, and in Georgia. And the main point is you do not have to pay the tuition fee of them. You can pay the tuition fee of the Tashkent campus and study 1 or 2 semesters there as a participant of the study abroad program. It will be a very nice opportunity for you.
I think I want to add some information about this. This question is about maybe transferring, I guess. Of course, you can transfer your studies to any of the campuses all over the world. If you mean the St. Louis, yes, you can do that, but you have to pay the tuition fee of that campus. You know that the cheapest tuition fee at Webster University in Tashkent is the most, the cheapest one. So please keep in mind, bear in mind that information. I hope that you will find this useful.
Amazing, thank you. We have another question for you, Charashan. Guli Asadova is also watching us right now. She is asking, she's basically explaining the situation that she applied for a master's program. She just downloaded public offer agreements and she's going to pay the tuition fee probably this week. That's what she wrote. What is the next process? Could you explain her the next process?
Actually, we have lots of events for the applicants and as well as admitted students. There will be admit day for the students who have admitted to August 2024. All information, all the next steps will be introduced to those students, but as for the next process, they will receive a survey about the preference of the schedule. I mean that our students can select the schedule regarding online, offline format, and also the days and the time as well. If he or she, the applicants, the students, pay the first installment, they will receive survey and they can select their preferable schedule. And also they are welcome to come our campus on the events, and we welcome and we send emails for those who are registered for the events.
Thank you so much for your explanation. Next question is, I believe, for both, because it concerns general admissions. There is a question about CEFR B2 English certificate result. Is it accepted for admissions to Webster University in Tashkent?
As we already mentioned, Webster University in Tashkent accepts only international certificate. So unfortunately, we cannot accept the CEFR certificate. We suggest you to pass any other options, for example, Duolingo test, or as we already mentioned, Michigan test. You will still have time till the end of July, so go on.
There is also a live question about the minimum acceptable results of those certificates, like Duolingo and probably IELTS. There's a question specifically about Duolingo. What is the minimum result for acceptance?
For the certificates or for the Michigan?
For Duolingo.
As for the graduate programs, we accept the certificates minimum 120, and that's a bit different for the undergraduate programs.
For undergraduate programs, we also accept the 120, but as we mentioned, you can also apply with at least 100, and you will be taking ESL courses, extra English courses during the first year of your studies.
Thank you. Another question is about application periods. One prospective student asked if they can apply for other semester, not necessarily the fall one, but winter one as well.
We have two intakes in a year. We call it the fall intake, which is now going on, and the spring intake, which will be begin in January 2025. You can apply for any of intakes, and if you have all documents ready, and English certificate, your passport, your transcript from the school, and etc. Yes, you can apply, and you will be informed about the results of your applications in a couple of weeks. And after that, you will take a contract from the university, which you should pay at least 50%. And after that, you can begin your studies at any time, if you want, till the fall intake in August or till the spring intake, since spring intake in January 2025.
Thank you. Guli Asadova is again asking one more question about Michigan test. What about the results of Michigan test? How many days does it take for announcement?
Results of the Michigan test also take approximately 2 weeks, maximum of 2 weeks, but we always try to inform our candidates as soon as possible about the results. And but before the Michigan test, we suggest to all of them to apply, to fill the application to Webster University in order to meet the deadline till the 31st of July. And if you miss all the English part, and if you are going to take a Michigan test, we will take into consideration it, and we will put your results of Michigan test to your application, so you can do not worry about it.
Thank you. I think next question is Charasan for you. We received a question about online master's programs. Are they available? And if they are, could you outline them, please?
We are very proud to offer online and offline format for our graduate programs. Let me be more specific. As for the business administration, it's in hybrid mode, which means that you have to come at least a semester for several courses. But in education, we have TESOL program that you can study fully online. You don't have to come to our campus. But as for the education, we have another graduate program, as we mentioned above, education and innovation. It's also in hybrid mode, which means there are some courses that you should come to our campus and get offline classes. And as for the MHA, that's also hybrid mode. That it means that there are several core courses that you have to come to our campus and get very insightful courses from our professors.
Amazing, thank you. We received a very interesting question about lyceums and prep centers for Webster University in Tashkent. Are there any lyceums or prep centers affiliated with Webster University?
Actually, we don't have any academic lyceums, colleges on the prep centers of Webster University in Tashkent. We only have our Tashkent campus here, but we, in collaboration with almost all the language centers and the academic license, and we can, for example, go to your license and conduct for some open doors and some presentations regarding admission process of our university, about the opportunities of a study abroad, and etc. So we're always ready and open to any new collaboration and partnership with you.
Amazing, thank you. Another question is about dormitory. Could you give some information about dormitory for international students and students coming from regions?
Yes, we have a dormitory, and for now we have approximately 100 places in a dormitory. And first of all, dormitory rooms will be given to international students and to those who are coming from the far regions of our country. But also, you can apply to the dormitory only after you make at least a 50% of payment of your tuition fee, and you can apply to this only after admission is over. It means since the beginning of August. Before, unfortunately, you cannot apply because we should first of all to collect all the documents and all the applicants, and after that, it will be fair to review all the candidates who are going to apply to the dormitory. About the prices of dormitory, we have three types of rooms in the dormitory. Two two rooms with two seats, three seats, and the four seats. And the price also different. For example, it begins since 400,000 rooms and 500,000 rooms, and the two seat rooms are 600,000 rooms for 1 month for each student.
Amazing, thank you. There's a question by Abbas Sher. She's watching us. Sorry, he is watching us online, and he has a question about skipping a year. Once, I think Abbas Sher started his studies at Webster University in Tashkent, and he skipped 2 years. Is there a chance for him to continue his education from from the following year that he skipped?
It's up to if he the undergraduate students. I think it's up to the case of why he missed it. Maybe he took academic leave. We suggest to Abbas Beg to reach out the academic advising office, which is in our campus 103, and they can help with your request. And maybe they will just look through your scores, your results, so what happened and why you leave, and after that you can be taking some advices from them, and maybe continue your studies here.
Thank you. There is one more follow-up question by Gulia Sadova, who is also watching us on Instagram. She's concerned if master's program students can also use the opportunity of staying in dormitory.
Actually, we don't offer dormitory rooms for graduate programs as they are studying their masters. It's obvious that they are responsible for their studies and work, so we offer dormitory for only undergraduate students.
That just a little addition. That's why graduate programs are offer some online courses in order to make their studies more easy, especially for those who study and who come from far regions of our country.
Amazing, thank you. Another question is about events. Some students, prospective students, are really interested in visiting campus. Are there any opportunities for prospective students and their parents to come and see the facilities here at Webster University in Tashkent?
Sure. Every month we have open doors sessions, open doors events for both undergraduate and for graduate applicants, as well as for their parents. We have extra event open doors for parents, and this month we are planning to have it approximately at the end of the May, 29th of the May, and yeah, you are welcome. You can come to our campus. We will conduct a presentation about all the details of admission process, about the student life, about the study abroad program, double major, and also you will have opportunity to to visit our campus, and we will have a campus tour with you. You can see all the infrastructure and everything in our campus, and we are sure that you will like it.
Amazing, thank you, Alisher, for explaining about wonderful events for our prospective students. Another question is for Charason, I believe. What is the difference between MA Eden and MA TESOL programs?
That's the most frequently asked questions. Lots of applicants email us and call us about the know the difference, the real difference between EDIN and TESOL. Well, if I speak about the difference, first of all, the question is where would you like to see yourself in the future? If you really want to see yourself in the teaching sphere, only in teaching sphere, so TESOL is for you, because you can take any of the courses related to English at institutions, international schools, international universities. So teaching English to speakers of other languages is the best program that offers you the modern teaching methods and methodologies. As for the educational innovation, yes, you can teach. You can be an English teacher and also instructor at universities and institutions, but you can take not all courses that is dedicated to L2 classrooms, which means that there are some morphological and stylistics courses. There will be some limitation if you want to teach those courses, but you can have career opportunities in some positions that is dedicated for management. You can be like director at universities, consultants, but still you have a chance to be a teacher. But if you really want to be like international certified English teacher, you should choose the graduate program of TESOL.
Thank you very much for explaining the differences between those programs. Another question that we've received is about scholarships. Are there any scholarships for local students who are applying for Webster University in Tashkent, and are there any for international students?
Okay, Webster University in Tashkent for now doesn't provide any university scholarships for both the international and the local students, but we have opportunity for the local students to apply for the governmental scholarship, which is provided for the Webster students, for the freshmen, every year. And the last year we had 50 scholarship students from the government. What it means? First of all, you should be enrolled as a Webster University Tashkent student, as you should be a citizen of Uzbekistan, and you should, after that, you should pass the exam of our government after that, and all the subjects, all the exams will be related to your major. And if you be in the top 10 list of their exam during your score, according to your score, so you can take opportunity to win the scholarship from the government. But there is one note that after graduation you have to work for government for the 5 years. And for the international students, unfortunately, we do not provide any scholarships. Yes, but maybe in the future we will do it.
Thank you. I'm receiving a few comments about the connection problem, especially with Instagram. We are very sorry for this. We're going live on 4 platforms. If any one platform is receiving some issues with connection, please switch the platforms, and obviously if you have some specific questions that you need answers for, our doors are open. Our admission counselors are ready to help you. Please visit our campus and get your questions answered. So we'll continue with the following question that we have received under the live post of this live session. Some of the questions we've already answered. That's why I'm looking through them and basically not asking them. Such as the questions are, what if I don't have an IELTS certificate? Are there any internal exams? We've talked about Michigan English Test already. There is a question about whether a prospective student can apply without IELTS and provide IELTS certificate after July 31st. I think we haven't answered this question. If you have an answer to this question, a student is taking IELTS after July 31st, or maybe their results will come out after July 31st. The question is, what should they do?
Okay, very nice question. First of all, Just make sure to fill the application and upload all your documents, your high school diploma, your biographical passport till the deadline. But if you do not have an IELTS certificate and you not meet the deadline, we can give you extra 2 or 3 days after the deadline to provide your IELTS certificate, which will be at least 5.5. And yes, we can accept it, but again, I'm reminding you, make sure to provide all the other documents till the deadline.
Amazing. There's a question by Naila. She is asking if we have any compulsory or optional practice classes or community service work that students need to complete, or internships, I believe.
In Webster University, Tashkent, during your studies, you do not have any compulsory practices or works or internships, but it's up to you. It's your choice, and if you want, we have a career development department where you can find very many opportunities of internships, maybe part-time jobs, and some of them can be credit-based. It means that you can even take some scores during your studies for your internship there. And so if you are interested, yes, you're welcome to the career development department, and the specialists from there will help you and will assist you to find your way there.
Thank you. We've received one specific question about translating high school diploma. How should it be translated? And if you have any idea where they can also translate it, they would be thankful.
Okay. Let me clarify that if you are graduating the high school in Uzbekistan, a local school, any school, you do not have to translate it because now all the high school diplomas are in 2 languages, in Uzbek and in English. But if you are applying with your transcript, so you should translate it. You should provide all the grades for your 10th year and the 11th year marks, and you can translate them in the notary office. You can take an official translation from them in the notary office, and you can provide all the documents with us to make sure that you have all the official stamps from the notary office for us to be confident about your documents are reliable.
Amazing. So, thank you. Another.
And I would like one more thing. If the previous question was about the practicum that offered in graduate programs, yes, they will have initial and full practicum courses in their graduate programs, because they are applying for teaching, so they need to put what they have already learned in theory into practice. So they will have like some practicum in institutions or universities. So yeah, graduate students will have practicum in their courses.
Thank you. There's a question about extracurricular activities. Can students create their own clubs and societies?
Well, I really like this question because I really enjoy the students' life here. Whether I'm a staff here, but I really enjoy looking at our students because they have amazing student life here, and each student can really open and create their own students club. It can be a language club, it can be dance club or sports club. We have so many clubs here, and even each year we have even the clubs fair here at our campus, and freshman students can apply to any of them. And if you do not find anything related to your interest, you can create it by yourself with the help of Student Government Association and Student Affairs Office here at Webster. And yeah, you are more than welcome, and social life is appreciated here in Webster University.
Thank you very much. We have another question coming from Jabbar Wazul Khumar. She is asking about the deadline for paying contract for master's degree program. She has applied and received a contract for fall. And what is the deadline for the payment? That's the question.
Thank you for your question. Well, of course, we do encourage our applicants, our students, to pay the first installment as soon as possible, but The deadline for the tuition fee is the first week of August, because you will start your studies from the second week of August. So it means that you have to pay the first installment as soon as possible, because your courses won't appear in your Canvas platform, and you won't be able to select the preferable schedule for yourself, because the seats are may be limited until that period. So yeah, the deadline is the first week of August.
Rabia is asking if we have a Masters of International Relations. That's the question that she asked, and if there are any plans to open it.
Well, based on this question, I can tell you that business administration we can offer for graduate students, but for specifically we don't offer by now, of course, international relations program, but we do offer MBA, business administration, and there are some courses which might you may find like useful for you.
Thank you. There's a question by Alisher, to Alisher, obviously. I believe he is graduating his school next year, and he has already received IELTS 6.5. Can he apply this year and start his studies next year?
Yes, sure. First of all, he can apply the application process from now, especially if you have an IELTS certificate, but do not forget that we also need to accept your IELTS and the passport, your transcript for your 10th grade with all marks, and also at least the half of your 11th year. So we suggest you to apply since maybe January or February, and after that we can review your application fully and tell the results of your application immediately in 2 weeks, and you will be happy, and you will be one of them who will be already a student of Webster University in Tashkent before graduating the school.
Amazing. We have a very interesting question as a comment to the post. A prospective, probably parents, prospective applicant's parent probably asked, can you open branches in other regions of Uzbekistan? Or are there any plans to bring Webster to the regions of Uzbekistan?
Okay, regarding the branches in the regions, we do not have campuses or branches in other regions, but we have some programs which we are offering already. For example, Mr. Roshan can tell more about graduate programs in Samarkand and Bukhara. I can also tell about upcoming undergraduate new programs which we are going to open in Bukhara and Samarkand. They are chemistry, biology, psychology, and the nursing. All the programs which is related to medicine, something like this, we are going to open in Bukhara and Samarkand from this intake, and you can apply. Yes, you will be more than welcome. You will be take the programs of Webster University, and you do not have to come to Tashkent campus. You can study there.
Thank you. Well, as for the graduate programs, yes, we do offer graduate programs in the following regions. In Samarkand Foreign Languages University, we have TESOL program, and as well as in Bukhara. You are always welcome to apply to other branches of our graduate programs that are offered in regions.
We've just received a question by Ogoloy Imamova. She is requesting if she can apply with her SAT score, not IELTS.
If she's applying for the undergraduate program, yes, she can apply to the SAT score, and the minimum score for the SAT is English part, reading and writing part, should be at least 450. But we should check it out, and we also suggest to our applicant with her certificate of SAT also provide us official email from the SAT takers, which show their results that it's reliable.
Thank you. That was the last question that I received in our live session. We'll wait a little bit, and if admission counselors have any wishes to prospective applicants or any tips, the floor is yours. If any question pops up, I will ask it right away, and if not, we'll finish the live session, and we thank you for your attention.
So, the applicants, thank you very much for your questions, and we are still waiting for all of you here. And if you have difficulties with the admission process, you are always welcome in our campus, which is located in Tashkent. Our location is, Al Shanawi Avenue 13, Webster University Tashkent campus. You can come in to the room 101, Office of Admissions, and the boss and graduates and the undergraduate admission counselors will help you regarding your application process to give you some advices. And also for those applicants who are from the regions, we can suggest if you have difficulties with the application process, you can just search in the YouTube channel, how to apply to Webster University in Tashkent. We have two video instructions for both, for bachelor's and for master's programs. And if you have any other questions, you're more than welcome. You can email us, you can call us, and we'll be happy to answer them.
Okay, thank you for all the applicants and prospective students to their amazing questions. We are always ready to help you, and we do encourage you to navigate the ups and downs of your journey at Webster University in Tashkent. And if you have further assistance, do not resist to contact us. We have email